Only time I get crab legs. Other than that,
shits
you got me fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'm
going
not
out
doing it.
nowhere and buying crab legs.
Oh,
Don't you?
dude, we're
Oh. How we doing today? Talk about.
Are we on here? Okay, we are. Okay, got it.
Welcome to the Right On Sports Show. There are many sports shows out there, but this one is Right On. Four guys giving each other hell about sports and their sometimes questionable choice of teams. Featuring the head of the table, Kyle Wright, the king of shit takes, Marcus Weisner, the show's resident asshole, Nick Gurley, and finally, doing all the dirty work, the show bitch himself, Drew Gorman. How these guys all get along, we may never know. But let's try to find out. Let's get started.
welcome, everybody. As you can tell, we got basically a all new cast here today because I guess golfing is more important than doing this show and whatnot. So, I mean, I don't even know where they're going, and I don't even think Drew knows anybody.
He didn't even tell you what golf course they're going to play?
I think they're going to the one in Sunny Hills.
They're going over there to Camping Creek little mini golf.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, that's right.
Swing
That's right.
season.
Yeah.
Swing season.
But as you all can see, Marcus is here. But you got RJ and we got Dave
What's
filling
going
in.
on?
Marcus,
What's up, guys?
how's that new house treating you over there, man?
Oh man, it's good, dude. It's still doing the whole move-in process, still getting that squared away. If you guys ever know, moving out of your old place takes forever, and moving into your new place takes even longer. So we're just still trying to get things squared away. It's kind of hard to move in when you got two little ones. Slowly but surely we get it taken care of. But location's great. Instead of taking me an hour to drive to softball now, it only takes me 15 minutes. So that is a massive W.
There you go.
Big W in the chat. That is the little things that matter.
That is
there.
the
The little things.
That's what I'm talking about. I can say this, that when I drove up and I saw the van outside, Not sure if I'm supposed to even mention like what's on the van, but I was like, oh shit, we got some good stuff going on today. I thought we were making a merger or something.
We got the man in the house.
It is kind of like a merger.
I know,
man.
right?
Right
Yeah, that's
on.
what
He
I'm-
has good stuff.
There it is. Yeah. Today's show is going to be a lot better. No Kyle. We traded Kyle in for Dave. We traded Drew in for RJ. I mean, it's going to be a good. It's going to be a good.
Top
Oh,
notch,
yeah.
he
It's going to
says.
be top notch. That's exactly right. And the Braves.
We didn't even have to negotiate much either. It was like basically we're handed this. It's like, here you go. We're like, I mean, that's
hell yeah.
It was like
Okay.
Jared Goff and a couple of first-round picks for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
or
That's
it's
exactly-
or it's like, hey, we have the Dodgers here, but we could see the Braves in the World Series. Like if you guys want the Braves, we'll take that. We're like, hell yeah, we'll take the Braves instead. You know what I mean? By the way, Chapo, baby, let's
Yeah, that's what
go.
I'm talking about.
Oh,
Very good.
man.
The only time you'll see me do this, because I will never do it for Florida State.
Oh, okay. I was.
I'm
You know, I asked you
group
that.
chat with these guys, and I swear I think it's a Florida State group chat.
Oh no, 100%.
I'm pretty certain it's a Florida State group chat, and I've never seen one person. And this is shout out to Chef Chris. Go from hating Florida State football because they're so bad, into now all I get every single morning is how good Florida State football is.
You thought you were talking to Alabama fans or something.
You would
in
think
that
I was
group
talking to
chat.
Alabama fans or Cowboys fans.
Or
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
I mean,
Cowboys
you would
fans.
think we'd be all over this. But
The funny thing you mentioned Alabama fans. So last night I went to go get crab legs for my wife because that's what she wanted, and my mom was in town, and her birthday's in a couple days, so I figured I'd go and get them something they wanted. I walk in to get this stuff, right? Why do I see at the bar a table of 6, and I look over to the left and I hear Roll Tide? I'm like, what the hell are you guys doing in South Florida?
there's a threshold you cannot pass.
They're everywhere.
Once you get
They're
below
everywhere.
Gatesville, like you can't be here. What are you doing sitting there at this establishment with your Roll Tide bullshit on, watching a Tennessee game? What are you doing?
They got
And
confused.
I was-
They got confused. They took a wrong. They took a right when they should have taken a left, and just ended up. And they're, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna eat right here.
They got TVs. All right, we're good.
Yeah, we're good. Here we go.
I cannot believe it, man. Oh,
That's funny.
goodness gracious.
So today, obviously, we're gonna talk baseball. We're gonna talk a little football.
Let's get it.
We don't have our
Yeah.
fantasy people here. I mean, we got Marcus, but he's trash anyway.
Both these
so-
guys are on the fantasy show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
RJ's on. Okay, we will talk. A
That
little
man
fantasy.
forgot.
Okay.
I done
Yeah,
came
dude.
up in the
Oh, wow. I mean,
The reason
it's
I forget
not
is 'cause
like
y'all
that.
change every week. Y'all change. I'm like, I don't know who's on that show anymore.
Well, Mark has been moving the last 2 weeks, so it's just been me and Drew kind
and
of
Drew.
thugging it out over there.
Okay,
It's been
all
pretty
right.
fun.
There you go.
We miss you, Marcus.
We will. Yeah, we will.
Yeah,
throw a-
well,
oh, dead
my
air.
internet literally went out like for a couple days, and I was like, "Oh, this is wonderful."
Yeah.
So I had to. It's not like I could just fix it myself. They're like, "Yeah, we'll be there Thursday." And I'm like, "Thursday? Like it's Tuesday."
Thursday.
I can't stream. I can't do anything.
I can't work. Like, I was like, "Oh man,"
So you got 2 free
So,
days
yeah.
off. That's cool.
something like that.
Softball swing still broke.
Softball. Definitely.
Yes,
still
it
broke.
is.
You know,
Absolutely.
the first time I ever met Marcus in person, we went down to the Callaway ball fields because that's where he was staying at his grandparents' house, I think. Right?
That's correct.
Yeah. And we go down to Callaway Fields, and this dude picks up a bat, and I'm tossing to him. Obviously, not a pitcher. Can't pitch for shit.
Yeah, sometimes. man.
Sometimes I'll hit
Get
it a
those some
couple of
cookies
times,
in
but
there.
yeah.
I'm
But-
waiting to hear the story. I
Yeah,
see what's
you
going
should.
on. Yeah.
I'm pitching, and he's hitting the ball very, very weak. Very weak. And I'm
Oh,
like,
okay.
And he
All
keeps
right.
looking at
Okay.
the bat like it's the bat's fault. And he
Okay.
was like, dude, I don't know what's going on with this bat, man. Is it the balls?
Oh,
I'm like, I don't know. They're your
stop
balls.
it.
And he
Stop
just
it.
Keeps looking at it, and he was like, here, feel this. And I swing it.
Oh,
I hit it like
stop
a man, you know,
it.
and give it back to him. I was like, it feels okay to me. I mean,
Stop it. You know, Sunday. You're not supposed to lie this early on a Sunday morning.
well,
okay?
I'll go to church after this and repent. I'll be
Marcus,
fine.
at what
Attaboy.
time is it acceptable to start lying on Sundays?
I usually start doing it. I usually,
Cowboys start playing. That's the answer we were looking for. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh yeah, what is it? I've already missed it at this point. Shit.
oh,
I don't know. We're lost. We're
man,
lost
8
without the head
Seconds
honcho here.
later, the sounder comes in.
But all right, well, let's go ahead and just talk Braves Astros since
get
the
into
the Astros fan is gone, so we get to just sit here. Obviously, everybody except for Astros fans are rooting for the Braves.
Yeah.
100%.
I would imagine if you like baseball, you want the Astros.
They're
to get their
America's
ass
team
whooped.
right now.
Yes, 100%. Back to America's team because the Cowboys suck.
I guess it's fair enough.
Yeah.
5-1, but that's
5-1,
fair enough.
yeah,
We'll see.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
Taking all shots at Cowboys when possible.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah,
They're on a bye week, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, because they can't prove me wrong today. I mean, so.
That's a great point.
Yeah, but I'm sitting in bed because we had like a late night last night. I'm drinking the little
Pedialyted up right now.
over here. Yeah, I got to replenish those electrolytes. And so I'm laying in bed watching the Braves game, and so we're in that group chat, and Kyle is just talking straight up trash the entire
Mad shit.
the entire time about the Braves and about all this other bullcrap. So Jessica's recording me. I have no idea she's recording me because I don't play that stuff. And of course the Braves win.
Nick, don't play that.
Yeah. and I scream, and she got mad because she can't post it because I yelled out "F you, Kyle." That's how I celebrated, saying "F you, Kyle."
Fuck you, Kyle.
Kyle's in there selling out, man.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. Man, and what's funny is I've never met somebody who really hates the Braves. Unless you're a Mets fan, a Phillies fan, a Nationals fan, and a Marlins fan. Nobody hates the Braves.
Right.
They're a lot like the Rays. Like, you don't hate the Rays unless you're a Yankees fan, a Boston fan, a Toronto fan, or whatever.
Yeah, Toronto this year.
Yeah. But, I mean, Kyle's just sitting there just selling out. I mean, and I feel like them and the Reds are, like, the same.
Yeah.
Nobody hates the Reds either, except for the people in their division.
And
I don't
some
hate
of
the
them in the division
Now,
don't even hate
I
them, really.
completely forget
Right.
The
Reds
Birds
are
are like,
pro
yeah,
sports
the
team.
Reds.
Yeah, like, and I told my wife, I was like, you know what? I try my absolute hardest to not just trash the FSU Seminoles all the time.
Yeah.
But now that I've become really close with Kyle, I think for the rest of my life, I'm just going to dog the Florida State.
And that's just you being nice, because let's say Florida State was at a good time of their career, and
Right.
Florida or in their program, and Florida was in a good time. You know, that rivalry
Right.
would be there, but because they're kind of the format that you walk into in the building, you can't. All right, I feel bad for you. I'll keep my feet off. You for
Right,
today.
right. Especially because right now, and I said it yesterday, I think there's a very good chance Florida State beats Florida.
Ooh, we're calling
Okay,
it
then.
that.
Yeah, I think
Really?
there's a
I
Are
like
you-
it.
are
That's
you
a bold
only-
prediction? But I like it.
I think
Are
there's
you
a very
so-
good chance Florida State beats Florida.
Kyle Wright comments. He says, "Rent free, baby." Today's topics,
Kyle. That's right. That's right. And
Get
he
him while
can't-
he's out of here.
Yeah, that's right. Can't defend himself. El Honcho over there. But so who do y'all got during Braves Astros? Who do y'all got? David, what you got?
Mentally, you got to go Atlanta Braves. I'm an Atlanta Braves fan, so
There you
there's
go.
really not any room to make the argument for the Astros. All I do know is it's going to be a good series. It's going to come down to 6, Game 7 more than likely, and hopefully we'll have a healthy, ready-to-go Charlie Morton there. But we got to see what happens here in these first couple of games. I do know one thing, though. The Braves are extremely hot at Truist here in this postseason, so they got to take advantage of all 3 games.
Which is
in
different.
3, 4, and 5. Yeah, it
Different
is
because
different,
they're not
isn't it?
normally the best at Truist. Normally they're a good away team. And this year has been totally different in the postseason. The postseason has been totally different. They go to Truist. Have we lost at Truist?
No.
I
No,
don't
because
think
we
so.
started the postseason out there in Milwaukee,
Mhm.
and we lost the first game,
Yep.
and then we bounced back with the next
Yep.
3 there. So,
Awesome.
Yeah,
Did Max Fried scare you? As a Braves fan, did Max Fried scare you?
it scared me a little bit that he didn't that he didn't last as long as what we were
Yeah.
really expecting him to. That he got into some of the trouble that he got into early
They
there.
were hitting him hard and often.
Yeah, it scared me. I think what for the bullpen to have to kind of go through 2 bullpen games in a row right there, that hurt. So really to come back into Atlanta and have this Dodgers team that hasn't lost an elimination game, and Scherzer gets scratched from the start. All right, well, look, it's Walker Buehler right behind him,
Yeah.
and so for them
Who had a
to-
better season, by the way?
Walker Buehler.
Walker
did.
Buehler had a better season.
Yeah, and Scherzer really benefited from that trade deadline and coming to the Dodgers later on. any pitcher who's going to the Dodgers is going to benefit from a large amount of runs that's getting posted on their side, and then they just got to go out there and pitch for 5 to 6. If 7 innings is great.
Yep.
Max Fried worried me a little bit, but for Ian Anderson to come back and get the job done last night, in a sense, I think one of the biggest things that's not getting talked about right now is the move that Snit made last night to pinch hit, bring in Adrianza, and then Rosario hits the 3-run shot. If he doesn't hit the 3-run shot right there, you're getting into the bullpen earlier without the lead, with the tie game at that point. How would have things shaped out from there?
Well, we didn't score again.
Exactly.
Let me ask you, Braves fans, something. What payroll is Luke Jackson on? I need to know, because it definitely ain't for the Braves. Because every time both games, every time I see him out there, he makes me look like a good pitcher. I mean, I know people who throw, but I don't know if he's point shaving in baseball, but he is definitely not throwing the ball.
Yeah,
he's been
terrible.
hanging out with Pete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, don't get started on
I was
all
about
the
to
Pete
say,
Rose
now
thing. Man.
Kyle's gonna get really upset.
Oh, yeah.
I think we were just talking about. So Luke Jackson is a great regular season pitcher. This year, he was like one of our best relievers. And then he should have been
what his
left off this
ERA is?
roster in the postseason.
Yeah.
Oh, it's god awful. I know that. Go ahead.
It's 28.
Oh,
I was gonna say
God.
double digits easy, but
28.
That's 3 runs an inning?
Yeah.
I mean, good lord.
It's ugly is what it is.
Yeah.
And it's scary every time that he comes in. But for me, I don't know. And yeah, he had a great season, but it's still always been scary when you call Luke Johnson from the bullpen.
Jackson. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Luke
yeah.
Jackson. Luke
Yeah.
Jackson
No,
from the
I
bullpen.
agree. Every time he steps up, you have no idea what that he has is it a slider or a curveball is his second pitch?
It's
Whatever
a slider,
it is.
ain't it? The
I think
slide
so.
piece.
And it is
It's
nasty.
a meatball. Meatball.
On most days, it's nasty.
In the playoffs, it's a meatball.
It's been a meatball in the playoffs. It's been pretty rough to watch,
Yeah.
man. But RJ, did you get to watch it?
I watched a little bit of it. I don't watch baseball too much, but like the last little bit of baseball, like I did watch. I know the Astros cheat,
Yeah.
so I don't like that. I know Atlanta's close.
There you go. Yeah.
Magic City gonna be turned up if they
Oh,
win.
man.
So shout out to the Braves.
Yeah, you know what? I've already told I've already woken up this morning, got here. My wife is already sending me World Series tickets. I'm like, girl, we don't make money like that. We got to make Marcus money to make money like that. I mean, we can't be doing all that.
What are they starting at? About 800? 800 is the cheapest that I've seen, and that's before you get into the fees and stuff.
So I saw 800 yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody,
All
RJ,
right.
wake up, man.
It's time
Hey.
for
Not-
fantasy football.
But
Get the mind upset.
but this morning the one she sent me was $950, and that was before it. So I mean, after fees, it'd probably cost like $2,500.
The only thing is, I wonder, they go to Houston, they lose the first 2 games. The Braves do, right? And Houston's up 2-0 in that series. Do the tickets drop a little bit like what we saw in Los Angeles, where the tickets went from $123 to get in the door to about $47 or so to get in the door? So there's a chance, but I don't want that chance to happen.
I think they go 1-1. I mean, I think this is going to be a very close, because honestly, we could talk all the trash we want against the Astros. The
They're a great
Astros,
team.
they are a fantastic team. So
They can't pitch very well though. That is their kryptonite, is their pitching.
They have very good. Jessica's comment. But they have very good starting pitching. Their relievers are.
I mean, I wouldn't say that, man. Honestly, if the way Boston was teeing off on them, man, it was basically the only reason why the Astros won was because they were hitting. Yeah, they were hitting a lot better. And that's kind of crazy to say for how well Boston was hitting, but Houston's pitching is not that great. They've suffered some injuries. The relievers are not doing as great as they're supposed to. If the Braves, continue a great hot streak and they hit the ball like they're supposed to, that requires probably about 6 or 7 people to hit above, I think, 250 in the series. I think they'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, this one's going to be exciting, and I know Kyle has been saying that this is going to be the most boring World Series in the since the Phillies and the Rays. And I'm like, dude,
that wasn't even that boring.
4-0. Like, yeah, I mean,
It was 4-1. 4-1. Thank you. 4-1.
I went off your stats. You're the one who
Gentlemen
texted 4-0.
Yeah, okay. That was my bad on
Yeah,
that. I thought we swept.
And then you
It was
expected me to
13
say it on air, and now you're going to correct me. Is that the kind
Yeah,
of
it was
person you
13
want to be
years
the
ago.
rest of your life?
Yes, he set you up.
Yes.
Yeah, he said
Absolutely.
But so, Marcus, how about you talk about what do you got? Braves, Astros.
Pains me to say this.
Marcus is
As
full of
an
all kinds of
individual
dead
on
air.
this. I can't. Even if I think the Astros win, I physically can't pick them because I can't pick the Asterisks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Braves on this.
All right.
Honestly, I think if Charlie Morton's healthy through the series, give me the Braves all day.
Oh, I think,
Just
like
'cause-
Dave said, Morton game 1, game 7. Morton game 1, game 7. That means you got Freed game 2, game 6.
Yeah.
And then I think we only see Ian Anderson once. But I also think they're going to be you may see him twice, but they're going to be short innings.
Yeah.
You're not
If
going
there's
to
a
see Ian Anderson
situation-
go for too long.
If there's a situation where you guys are up 3-2 in the series and it's game 6, I would start Charlie Morton game 6.
100%. Yeah, but he's definitely going to start game 1. He has to, right?
Oh yeah,
He's got to start game 1
Yeah,
He's got to start
it's-
game 1.
because he was
It's- I
planning
mean-
to start game 7 anyways.
Right. Oh,
for,
okay,
for
yeah.
this series. So he'll absolutely be starting game 1. And then if it's 1-1, do you go Ian Anderson when you get back to the house here in Atlanta, or do you throw a bullpen game out there? I'd like to see Ian Anderson, but just make sure that he's throwing at the house.
See,
That's
but
what you got to do.
I would say I like bullpen games, game 3,
Mhm.
like you're saying, because if you're only going to see Ian Anderson once, I would much rather see him in a game 4.
Yeah.
That could be a stay or go home game.
Yeah,
And I don't want to see a bullpen game at a stay or go home
that's
game.
a good point.
So
Really
just
good
in a
point.
scheduling aspect, before any games even start, I would put Ian Anderson at game 4.
Well, Eddie
He did pretty
Rosario-
good last night when he started, though. I didn't have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
issues with how Ian Anderson pitched.
No, he pitched well. What I'm saying is, I don't want to see at a game 4, if we're down 3-0 to the Astros, I don't want to see
yeah.
a bullpen game
Yeah.
in that deciding game.
No, you won't. You won't see that.
So I want to see Ian Anderson pitch that game 4 rather than
Yeah.
game 3.
That makes sense.
But and hopefully we get Huascar Ynoa back because he got pulled for shoulder discomfort.
I think that
So
if I'm not mistaken, his series is done. He won't be back.
Oh, he won't be available.
Because when you get pulled off of a roster like that, I don't think that they can put him back.
I thought you could. Well, we put Soler
Jorge
back.
Soler. Maybe I'm thinking of a different player.
See, but I think it's all the same. Like it just depends on maybe what roster it is, because now the World Series roster, you get to change whoever you want, right?
yeah,
yeah,
a good
The
point.
different series is, I think you get to
That's a good
change whatever
point.
you
I
want.
We'll have to
think
see.
so. So after if you guys win the World Series, are you guys going to trade Acuna? Because obviously he didn't lead you guys to the promised
Shut
land.
up,
So
Marcus. Just shut your mouth. Just shut up.
the deals that we've got him and Ozzy on.
I was
there.
about to say, like they were talking this crap on this group chat too, and all they're trying to do, I swear, it's like I already have high blood pressure, and I think that Kyle and Marcus are only in my life to give me higher blood pressure. I think that's the only thing, because I get on there and I'm like reading these and I'm like, oh, that's stupid. Are you freaking kidding me? And I'm like texting back, and they got me hooked for like an hour, texting back, just talking.
I
trash.
will send something literally at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm like, let's see how quick it takes Nick to respond. And I'll send it, and I'm waiting. I'll do a little workout waiting, and here comes Nick. Are you serious? I absolutely not. And I'm like, hey Nick, good morning to you too.
Oh yes, it is fantastic. Obviously, I'm gonna pick the Braves, but I think this. Is,
Oh really? That's a surprise
yeah,
pick.
yeah. But I think it goes Game 7. And honestly,
Game 7.
I'm very, very worried because the Astros are very good. The Astros. I mean, the Braves are playing really well right now, but we like to choke. We like to
Yeah,
choke.
that's
Well, we
fair.
got over
That
it
is
in
a
the
fair
NLCS.
We did
point.
get over it in the NLCS, but what I didn't like was that in Game 5, we threw out what we thought was going to be our best pitcher,
Mm-hmm.
our ace of the last 2 seasons, and he choked.
Yeah.
So that's
Oh, no.
scary for me.
It's just
Yeah.
tough when you've got a team, especially like the Dodgers. I know we talk about the injuries that the Dodgers were dealing with, but at the end of the day, it's still a stacked roster that
Yeah.
they've got there.
How much longer does Chris Taylor have on his contract?
I'm not sure what his
'Cause he's-
contract's looking like, but that dude
can
killed
hit.
us.
That dude can hit.
A lot of that team's a free agent this year.
Are they?
Yeah, like a lot of the Dodgers are free agents. I know Kershaw's a free agent.
I wonder how much money he'll get paid because honestly, he's been injured so often that here recently.
$40 million a year.
40 mil a year.
You think
He'll
Kershaw gets
still-
40 mil?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just based off
Because-
of prior history?
Because it's of the what if and his ability when
Yeah,
healthy.
but that
type of
curveball
thing.
hasn't been nearly as good as it used to be.
I mean, I just believe that someone's gonna pay that amount of
Yankees.
money.
Well,
Somebody.
you get a face for a staff. You get like,
Yeah,
say,
I
develop
don't.
your
I don't
younger
think
guys
the
too.
Yankees
Like,
will.
We got this example here. Like here's Kershaw. All right, follow this example.
Yeah, that was Walker Buehler.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
led Walker Buehler, and I think they have several pitchers in their minor leagues that are still coming up that are really good too.
I could see Kershaw going to the Nationals.
Houston.
Jesus Christ! If I have to do Houston, yeah.
Because I mean, he could possibly re-sign. Because I mean, Trevor's gonna get traded somewhere. They
I
got-
think Trevor will probably never play baseball ever again.
No, I think
he'll
I
definitely
think Trevor.
play next
Well,
year.
I think
You think so?
Yeah,
I
he'll play
think
baseball
I
next
think
year.
he'll be. Yeah, I think he'll come back. Honestly, because from that whole saga, without taking too much time with the Dodgers thing, there's just more and more evidence pointing that nothing had happened. Everything was, everything was fair.
I just
Like, there was
laugh
nothing
every time
against
I
him.
read articles about it that he punched her in the butt.
He punched her in a lot of
Yeah,
places.
but-
though.
yeah. I'm not laughing.
Everything-
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
saying
no,
that
yeah,
one
yeah,
thing.
the-
He was
yeah,
like,
like,
"Hey,
well-
just by the way, you're gonna have a bruise on your butt because I punched you." I'm like, what?
Oh, you're waking up now. How was your sleep?
Such a weird thing to do. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm just gonna punch you in the butt. but RJ, what you got? Astros, Braves.
Going with the Braves.
All right, we're all going
Locked,
Braves.
super
What?
locked in the Braves.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
super
And we can
locked.
go.
I like that.
At least we know. At least we know it's 4-2 Braves Astros because I know Kyle's going for the Astros and I know Drew's going to go for the Astros.
Yeah,
so.
you got Drew. I'm gonna go ahead and write Drew's name down over here. I mean, leave him the little lone big D over there.
Zach Lesnar
Yeah.
says, heard they're moving the World Series to Colorado. Any truth to that? That's a little,
Yeah, little
Cannot
all-star
confirm or
game.
deny that.
Yeah.
can't confirm or
This is
deny.
the biggest slap in the face in all of baseball right here. The Asterix make it to the World Series. So now if they win, can you really say anything about their cheating scandal anymore?
No, and they've
Yep,
got,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I guess you
Yep.
could bring up the 2017, but you can't say anything about this year. And
Right.
for me, if Dusty Baker is the guy leading that charge,
True.
There's not another manager in baseball I think that I would rather the Braves lose to. You never want to lose,
Right,
But,
but
to
Dusty
see
Baker,
Dusty get
yeah,
it done,
that-
that would be cool.
Yeah,
would
he's
be.
awesome. But and with the Braves, them moving the All-Star game to Colorado,
Yeah.
and now the World Series is going to
Which
get
one makes more money?
Yeah, for real. And now it's going to be in Atlanta. I can tell you this, that Atlanta's only a 4.5-hour drive, 5-hour drive. The Braves win the World Series, and Jessica, if you're still listening, we're probably getting on a road trip.
I mean, I
I'm
wouldn't
just
even
telling
mind
you. Parade
I don't
season.
Gotta,
Yeah.
Right. I don't even got to get tickets to the game. I'll go. Y'all know how lit
Just
the battery
chill out in the
is.
battery. Yep.
The battery is a fantastic.
You let me know,
place to
Dave. I'm
go.
just telling you. You
Yeah.
can ride with me. I got a company car.
Me too.
Okay, yeah. We'll drive we'll get in we'll get in media and everything. Yeah, let's get some lanyards made. We'll drive up in the ESPN van and
Kicking it.
we'll do all kind like, aren't y'all supposed to be filming or something? Like, nah, we're just here to enjoy it. What's the problem?
Oh man.
With the social
Good
team.
Lord.
Yeah.
With the social
we got
all of us
Snap
will have our
content.
phone the whole time. Yeah, just like this. Yeah, I like it.
Will
But
Dittman says Astros in 5. Astros in 5.
Wow.
Hey, can we get one of the mods to delete that comment?
yeah.
No asterisk. Yeah, no asterisk talk in the group
I think
chat,
there's
please.
a good possibility one of the teams, if it be the Braves or the Astros, in 6. I don't think it ends both.
I thought you were
don't
about
think
to
it ends in
say-
5. It's going to be 6 or 7. I think it's going to be a lot like the 2 championship series. It's
Yeah.
going to be 3-2, one team or the other in game 6, ready to go.
Even if somebody like hops up on a quick 2-0 lead, you don't think somebody's gonna get discouraged?
No, I don't believe. You can't get discouraged in the World Series. I mean, in another one, yeah, you could. I could see in the regular season the Braves getting swept by the Astros. I could see that 100%.
I'll tell you
100%,
3
but
reasons why.
Not in a championship series or a World Series. No,
3
absolutely.
reasons
Actually-
why with Marcus.
Yeah,
Actually, I'll tell you one reason why that won't happen, RJ. Money.
that's a good point. I can
Money.
say this that Kyle had me also yesterday because he was talking about Mookie Betts watching 2 pitches right down the middle. He was yelling out
Oh,
suspect.
yeah.
So
No.
the dude watches two pitches, and now all of a sudden Mookie's a cheater. Come on,
Mookie had a bad game
series.
last night.
Yeah, he didn't have a terrible series.
Yeah.
but the Braves did a very good job of avoiding Mookie Betts. They avoided Mookie Betts very, very well.
Anytime that they could. But in another thing that was a curse in that series, which it didn't happen to us last night, but we were feet away. Austin Riley hitting a home run in the first, right? But he didn't. He hit the double and we scored the run. Every time that a team scored a 2-run, especially a 2-run home run in their first inning, the other team ended up coming back.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that did not happen last night.
So I'm trying to look up, because this was the one thing that got me yesterday, was looking at the Dodgers lineup.
Mm-hmm.
We got through in the top of the 8th. They struck out. It was Corey Seager, Trey Turner, Will Smith. Tyler Matzek come in and struck out, or not? He got out the side, not struck him out, but he got out the side.
And that was his second inning.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about in the 8th inning, the top of the 8th inning. And then I was like, all right, good. We just got past their heart of their order. And then they said, all right, due up, Chris Taylor, Cody Bellinger, AJ Pollock. And I was like, oh shit, we might lose this thing.
But Matzek was pitching in the 8th, right?
Yeah, he was pitching in the 8th.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that was
his second inning. Yeah.
Which he only did that. The last time that he did it was like July 30th or something like that.
I think that if obviously Eddie Rosario won the MVP for NLCS, but Matzek had to me had the best NLCS of anybody outside of Eddie Rosario.
Matzek saved you guys.
100%.
Multiple times.
All right, and I know
Save
we're boring everybody to death.
If you don't like
because too
baseball,
much
you're
It's
baseball.
starting to fall asleep here.
Everybody's starting to fall asleep. Yeah. So let's get on to our football picks. Yeah.
I like that.
So, do y'all want to talk fantasy first, or y'all want to go ahead and get into our picks and then get to our games that we're going to talk about?
I will be taking the lead on this, and I will say just do the picks, because fantasy wise this week it's kind of difficult. I've tried to look at waiver wire decisions. I've looked at the bye weeks.
Yeah.
The bye week flu is heavy this week.
Yeah, it is.
It is bad.
Oh yeah.
We got Robbie Anderson if you need a little quick pickup for wide receiver.
There you go.
Dalton Schultz is out. Grab Zach Ertz if you can.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Zach Ertz is okay. Yeah, you're right.
Because he got traded to the Cardinals. So
that's right.
For a minute on the sleeper app last week, I lost to Drew. Drew got his first win against me.
Oh no!
Yeah, Drew.
So good stuff for Drew there.
Yeah, good for you, Drew.
For a little while, I was like, man, what's going on here? But not that it would have mattered or anyway. But I had played Zach Ertz in a Thursday night football game, and he got 12.9 points. And then when he was on the field with the Cardinals, which he wasn't on the field, he was on he was on the sideline. You know what I mean? But they took my points from 12 to 0. But then they gave it back after the week was done. I was worried for a little bit, like, man,
I would have been hot.
Yeah.
You lose 12 points and lose like that, I would have been
But if I would have played the Cardinals defense instead, and we can always have those conversations, right? Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Right.
But if I would have played the Cardinals defense instead of the Bills, maybe I would have had a shot. But at the end of the day, a guy who's doing a fantasy football show needs a win every now and again. So
attaboy.
I do have one question for my fantasy guys here, and it's because I have a decently deep team on one of my leagues. But do I start Antonio Gibson? He's playing through a fractured shin.
And he's got the Packers, right?
No.
No.
Yeah, the Packers.
I had him last week, and he went out early last week. I'm not playing him again this week, so I would suggest you don't play him.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't suggest it.
Will Dittman wants to know, and you were talking about this earlier, RJ, what would you do with Waller today?
I would monitor it until like the very last minute, but I'm looking at options right now, just in case Waller can't go, because unfortunately Dallas has a bye week. This is the one time that I actually do appreciate Dallas because of Dalton Schultz. But other than that, look at like Robert Tonyan. Maybe Aaron Rodgers throws him the ball a little bit more this week, but I doubt it.
Yeah, it's really thin, because when you have a top tier guy like Waller, Kelsey, even Kittle. I mean, but Kittle's been on the IR.
Is Kittle even a top tier tight end anymore?
Yes, when healthy.
Yeah, he's still top. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
There are a couple guys. One guy maybe you could look at. I mean, Jonnu Smith is playing the Jets this week. I mean, that's a flyer that you could try to take to maybe get you 6-8 points, because when those top 10, 12 tight ends are gone, you just want to get somebody who can have a massive upside. Cameron Brate might be the go-to guy today in Tampa. OJ Howard is questionable.
I am seeing a couple of tight ends just, rostered on 50%, 20%, and that would be like Ricky Seals-Jones.
Mm-hmm.
So he's available in, 41% of leagues. And
Washington, we don't know what's going on with
Cole
that.
Kmet? I've never even heard of
Cole Kmet.
Kmet.
Yeah, Cole
All right, my
Kmet.
bad. I assumed that the K was silent, so I just went in with the Met, and obviously I was wrong. But he's available in 78% of leagues. So
yeah,
it could be a good pickup for you as well too.
We still don't know what this Bears offense is going to do.
Yeah,
I have no idea. I don't, and the fact that Allen Robinson is being targeted very low, like very, very low. I'm interested to see how the passing game will do today because the Bucs have one of the best front seven we've probably seen in football ever, or even a long time. And their secondary is awful.
Yeah.
So I hopefully Matt Nagy and company understand that they have to throw the ball, because if they try to run the ball, they're just gonna get killed out there.
Yeah, Khalil Herbert not doing this thing today.
Yeah. Do they have David Montgomery back yet?
No, it's
No.
straight Khalil right now.
Mm.
He had a good week last week, but this is the best front seven in football.
Yeah.
How about the D'Ernest Johnson kid?
Oh,
man,
yeah,
I
good
love
for
that
him.
story.
You know
Good
what's
for
funny
him.
about that is I actually picked him up in one of my leagues and then
didn't
started
play him?
looking around, and then I found somebody else on the waiver wire, dropped him, and picked that different guy. And then I looked back and I was like, you know what? I freaking hate fantasy football.
I
Like
had
right
no
there, I put my
choice.
phone down and I was just like, this is bullshit.
In one of my leagues, I was number one on the waiver wire, and my running backs are very, very thin. So it basically came down to D'Ernest or Elijah Mitchell, and we've seen what we've gotten from the San Francisco running backs this year. It's hit or miss heavy. So I was like, you know what? And I don't like playing guys on Thursday Night Football. For some reason, I feel like I get bad luck with them, and they don't perform to what I think they will. And I rode with them anyway, stuck them in there, and I was very happy with the outcome of what
he
we
had a
got
hell
Thursday
of
Night
a game.
Football.
Tim Patrick let me down.
Oh, man.
I'm over this Tim Patrick thing with you, man. I don't want to hear anything regarding Tim Patrick ever again.
Hey, he had 2 good weeks, but the other 2 weeks he's
Tim
been
Patrick,
terrible.
man.
See,
It's
That
been a
is
month thing
history.
with Tim Patrick.
Yeah.
I've been rolling with Cortland Sutton the entire season so far. And
He's
one
picked it
game I'm
up.
going 20, 30 points. One game I'm getting 8. One game I'm getting 30. He's driving me nuts. But next week, whoever's playing me, he'll have a good game
He'll
next
have a
week.
good
I know that.
game.
Yeah,
Well,
it wasn't this week.
You know how that's not happening, because Jerry Judy's off of the IR next week. Let's go.
Yeah, my receivers get better.
Jerry
I do have him in
Judy
one
is
of mine
coming
as
off
well,
the
so that's
IR.
good.
Cortland Sutton will be irrelevant.
I will probably drop him at that point.
It'll probably be
I'll
Tim
put him on my
Patrick that'll
bench.
be irrelevant.
Yeah, it'll be Tim Patrick.
Yeah.
It does look
yeah.
like Waller will not be playing. His projected points on ESPN is down to 0.
All
so
right, let's go ahead and get Waller out of here
Yeah,
now.
all right.
Yeah.
definitely keep an eye on that because it's kind of a blessing that we're finding it out at this point, because sometimes in those afternoon slot games, right, they won't even let you know until about 5 minutes till the game, and now you're scrambling to get something done. That's always tough.
Oh, yeah. All right, Marcus, you said you were taking the lead on this one. Go ahead.
For the picks.
No.
For what?
Yeah, the pigs.
Okay, yeah. I was like, go ahead and start announcing some games. Let's hear what you guys want to say with it.
All right, go ahead.
No, you've got the list, don't you? I don't have the list with me.
Then why are you then I'm taking the lead,
I think
bitch.
what he was
what are we
saying.
talking about?
I think what he was saying is he'll take the lead in the decision making.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
all
what I'm
right,
saying.
okay. All right, so I'm taking show bitch duties is what I'm doing. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Exactly.
All right. Shout out to Drew Gorman.
Yep.
So we're gonna start off with Bears Bucks.
Oh, give me Tom Brady and company.
All right.
Easy money.
Yep.
Don't bet against
Margin.
Brady.
I got Brady by 17.
Ooh, so they cover the 12
dang.
and a half. I like that.
Nice.
Definitely.
Yeah, I didn't write down the overs unders.
Yeah.
Do y'all want me to say that? I can just bring up the app real fast.
No, you don't have to do
okay.
that.
Yeah, you don't have.
There's
Yeah,
just
no,
a
you
couple
don't have
of them
to.
out there, like the Lions and the Rams and the Cardinals and the Texans, that have astronomical double-digit spreads.
We're gonna go ahead and get the boring one out of the way and go Saints versus Seahawks.
Monday Night Football.
Yeah,
I
let's
think
go
that's
ahead.
actually gonna be pretty.
That's
interesting.
Monday
Like,
Night Football.
Yeah, you can tell that was
God.
planned well before they lost.
I'm going Saints.
Well, yeah. See,
Monday Night Football. Jameis Winston versus Geno Smith.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, that
dude.
game was entertaining on Sunday Night Football
That's what I'm
with the
saying.
Steelers.
The thing is like Geno's great until the very end, and they just picked up Eason. The Seahawks did pick up Eason, so this is Geno's last chance.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Eason's an amazing quarterback and like is an absolute guy, but if Geno blows this game, then we kind of know that's a wrap. And
But
the
I wanna
Seahawks are
see
just trying to
Geno.
hold it together until Russell gets back. But nah, I love seeing Geno Smith play.
Yeah, it's crazy to see a guy who, came into the league with two bad New York teams, and struggled through that. But what quarterback have we seen actually have success with those teams? And then to finally see him in a spot with Seattle, who's got a decent team, not as good as what they have been in the past, maybe, but it's fun to watch Geno Smith compete.
Is Chris Carson back?
No, he's on the
No,
IR.
he's on the
still.
IR.
See, to me, I mean,
would
Geno
help him.
Smith is Geno Smith is in a pretty bad predicament over there. They have no run game anymore.
They got
Bring
Alex
back the
Collins,
Skittles.
who's all right. Like Alex Collins is okay, and
like
then I
Alex
can't think of their other backup right now.
DJ Dallas.
DJ Dallas.
Yeah.
So like, it's not the same like 1-2 effect of having like Chris Carson and Alex Collins.
Right.
But
So you got
it's
RJ.
like it's all right. I'm gonna take the Seahawks because Geno's playing for his job.
All right.
Like
All right.
Geno knows if
Marcus?
he don't win, he's out.
I'm taking the Saints.
Saints. All right.
Their,
I'm taking
their,
the Saints.
their defense is definitely about to have like 5 sacks against Geno.
I got you. Now we're going to talk about one that I think the point total might hit 60, and 58 of those might be on one team. Rams versus Lions.
Hey.
Rams for the win,
Yeah.
and I do like them to hit the over there. I think it was at 60.5 or 50.5, one of those. The reason why I like it is because, like you said, the Rams will be up a lot, but I think Jared Goff will pass for close to, if
garbage
not
time.
over, 300 yards today. Just trying to. It won't keep the score close, but
Just to add on to that, do you think Jared Goff throws 50 times today?
Yes.
Because Lions
Yes.
do that to their quarterbacks.
been
He could
throwing
possibly
a
get
lot.
benched today. Like if he plays bad, like going back to last week, listening to MCDC's comments, if he plays bad this week, there's a really like legitimate chance he could get benched. So like this game's a lot more important than like it seems. So like I'm actually gonna watch a Lions game this week.
and you gotta feel bad for the Lions too, or for Goff in a sense with the wide receivers that they thought were gonna work out for him and they've been injured.
And losing
a lot this
Galladay.
year.
We
Oh,
can't,
Galladay to the Giants, but look, he's not even healthy over there in New York right now.
Yeah.
can't really
so-
say anything bad about Jared Goff going to the Lions because this team is even worse.
Yeah.
Mind you, that is very hard. Even worse than when they had Stafford.
Yep.
They got rid of everyone, brought Jared Goff over, and now they're just basically going to ruin. They're going to ruin him.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't think he was a bad quarterback, but they are going to ruin him over there in the.
They got
in
Hawk and
Detroit.
Sewell. That's it.
Yeah.
Like they got two nice
I'm assuming
young
everybody's
pieces.
going Rams.
Rams.
Right?
Rams, yeah.
Yeah.
And Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a couple of pieces, but it's personnel issues in Detroit. Hopefully they get it turned around.
Ownership issues. The ownership got to go, man.
Got to pay Calvin.
I haven't seen one damn kneecap got bit yet.
Yeah.
The only thing that got bit is the fact that these kickers are making game-winning field goals over there.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what is crazy is this year I've seen more kickers get hurt than I think I ever have seen. And we still have, and I know this is like a homer pick here, but Eddie Pinheiro is still not on a team. They have gone through so many kickers, and Eddie Pinheiro still can't even get picked up.
There's a
one of-
reason why.
Why? He wasn't.
I mean,
He
he
wasn't
played-
terrible.
I mean, there's a reason why though. There's got to be a reason why.
I mean, of course, I'm not saying that there's like
He
a
wants to say
conspiracy
it, but he
theory.
hasn't.
Yeah, I'm not saying
I've
there's a
seen the
conspiracy
F
theory on
start
Eddie
coming out of
Pinheiro.
his mouth,
Yeah.
but he
He just
never
won't
got
say
to
it. Yeah.
Hey, it's because he played for Florida. You know,
Yeah,
that's
see.
what it was.
We do like to choke when we get into the pros. Florida players, I mean, they could be great in college, and there's very few of them that have really done like.
There's
Fantastic.
no worse of a
Kick 'em
kicker who.
Well, I'm just talking in
There's-
general. I mean, we called ourselves DBU for years and years and years, and every time they go to the league, they're trash.
Yeah.
They're trash. So,
They got the Townsend boys, kicker wise, don't you?
but I think only one of them is left. I think one of them is
You got
keeps
Evan
getting passed
McPherson in
around.
Cincinnati.
Evan McPherson's, but he just got there.
Yeah.
So, and I think he's going to be really good. I think I mean,
Yeah,
he was
he
great
should
with
be fine.
Florida. Yeah,
He
he'll be
almost
good.
beat Green Bay.
Yeah. All right,
He excited like he did.
Yeah, he did. Washington versus Green Bay.
Give me Green Bay.
Okay.
Give me the pack.
All right.
Packers for sure.
All right. And Packers for me as well.
Okay.
Dolphins versus Falcons.
Oh man, two shitty teams. Oh my goodness.
I'm actually
Like-
giving the Dolphins the edge right here.
I can't.
This team just lost to Jacksonville in London. Like, just lost with them. I don't know if I can give them any more credit or doubt anymore. Give me the Falcons.
There's too many distractions going around Miami this week.
What are you talking about with the trade?
Yeah,
See,
with Tua possibly being like traded, like there's way too many distractions. We just lost overseas to the Jaguars and old Urban Two Fingers.
Yeah.
Like this is not a good situation down there right now.
That's
Nobody
why-
wants to be a part of that.
That's why I think they win. Is because of Tua. I think Tua, they come back, they lose to that. They have all this trade talk and everything else, and I think that's why Tua is going to have a badass game.
He shows why
I
he's about
can't
to
do it,
go to
man.
Well, the
Washington.
problem is that is true. Yeah, it may be a
Trade value up on the up and up. Let's
maybe
get
that's
it.
maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's why he does so well today. Is just because they're like, look, I need you to showcase. Look, we're trying to get we're trying to get at least a second round pick for you.
Trying to get
I mean,
Deshaun,
yeah.
like Will
Which
Fuller
makes
waiting.
no sense to me. I don't understand how you make a trade for Deshaun Watson when he is not even allowed to play right now.
Well, he's not on the exempt list or anything.
Yeah, he is. He is on the exempt list, right?
I don't think. No, he's
No.
not.
So why is he not playing?
He doesn't want to play for the Texans.
He doesn't want to play for the Texans, and even when the NFL does sniff, or I wouldn't even say that, but the cancel culture finds out that he's about to play a game or something like that, stuff will start coming out of the woodwork again. My problem with it is,
But it never
not
went
that-
away.
Exactly, and there's 10 that have to do with criminal and 22 civil total. Neither here nor there, though. Give me the Dolphins, and like you said, though, real quick on them trading for Deshaun. If you were 3-3 or something like that, I could see it maybe making more sense. But he's not going to turn your season around, I don't think, at 1-5 with all the distractions on top. Wait till next year, try to get all the personal stuff figured out, and then try to make and try to bring Tua's value up too.
Now, I do have a question there based on that. I guess that means that they really don't give a shit if he plays or not, because they are 1-5. Let's say he does go through and never plays a game this year. That makes the Dolphins extremely bad.
Mm-hmm.
That means they're going to
Well,
get
they
a
still
top
got
3
Jacoby
pick
Brissett.
again. They're going to get
No,
a
they're
top.
not. No,
Did they
that
trade it?
pick is traded. That pick is gone.
Yeah, that pick belongs to
Oh.
Houston, if I remember correctly.
For Tunsil, Laramie Tunsil.
Yeah. It's either for Houston or is it
So they're just going
is
to
it
watch this
Houston-
year.
it's
down the-
either
down the-
Houston
No,
or
it's the
San-
Niners.
Is it
San
the
Fran.
Niners?
Yeah.
I believe it's for the Niners. Well, you guys can continue. I'll look that up real quick.
Oh,
thought-
okay.
I thought it
All
was
right.
the
Well, then
Phillies.
never mind then. That made my point absolutely irrelevant.
There's still, I mean, it's a wild thing to once you start unraveling it, it just kind of keeps on going with when you talk about those not ramifications, but the things that so it's Philly. It's Philly.
Yeah. Oh God, dude. Right now the projection would be right now as is Lions, Texans, Jags, Jets. Okay, so it's the same shit every year. Giants. It goes Giants, Eagles via Miami, then Falcons, Washington, Patriots, and then Eagles again. And congratulations, NFC East. You guys are awful except Dallas. Let's go.
No wonder why they're going to be 5-1. They might. You know what? Dallas fans are going to go to the playoffs. They're going to go to the playoffs
And lose.
in round 2. I'll give them a round 2 loss.
Oh wow, the
I am
Rams will
honestly
make it to
surprised
the-
to
Yeah.
see. I'm
Round
honestly
2
surprised
loss.
to see the Patriots ninth overall like that.
Hey,
Kind of
Does it really surprise you though? I mean, they weren't great
Yeah.
last year, but then they started to pull it out. I have a feel. I just think that they're going to get
Backs
better
gotta
as
get
the year
older.
goes on. Yep.
we got to get some real receivers over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Because
they've been
N'Keal
killing them.
Harry
Yep.
is not a number. Shouldn't have been a first round draft pick.
Do you think this is the first time that the Patriots draft like a wide receiver? Because they haven't done that in a very long time.
We
right?
drafted N'Keal Harry in the first round,
Yeah.
and he's been an absolute letdown. Like,
Yo,
Just,
really?
here's the safest
I-
bet in the
I hate
world
that
is
man so
draft
much.
a Bama.
Yeah,
the safest
draft a Bama wide receiver.
The safest bet: draft a Bama wide receiver and let it do its thing.
Yeah. let it do its thing.
Yeah, it's a
Let it
factory
do
over
its
there.
thing.
It is a factory machine over there.
I swear that those. I mean, but like the wide receiver core, like every year there's a great play. It's like okay, they obviously have some. They're doing something.
I like Javon Hazelwood
It's
out of
crazy.
Oklahoma. If we could get our hands on him, I would really.
You could do Oklahoma. I
By the
mean,
way,
great
who
product
you
from
got?
Oklahoma.
Dolphins, Falcons.
Oh, I'm taking the Falcons.
Okay, so we're split on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey.
Nah, the Dolphins are done. They got too many distractions.
We're gonna go Jets, Pats.
Patriots.
Oh God. Yeah.
say
I'll
it,
take
Marcus.
the Patriots,
Go
man.
with
I'll
the
take the
airplanes.
I was
Patriots.
about to say, Marcus, come on, dog.
I'm
You don't-
assuming
you don't,
RJ's
you don't play a rookie
Patriots.
quarterback against Bill Belichick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go Patriots as well. We're gonna sweep them on that one. So Panthers, Giants. No Saquon, no Christian McCaffrey,
No Kadarius Toney.
Yep.
no Kadarius Toney,
No Kenny Galladay.
no Kenny Galladay.
There's a lot
God,
of injuries.
this game
for
is-
the
I'm
Giants.
This
I'm
game
going
is
I'm going
awful.
Panthers.
Sam Darnold to get him back on the right side of things.
I'm going Panthers.
I gotta go with the Panthers here. That defense is
It's good.
nasty.
Yeah. David.
I'll take.
Panthers.
Yeah. Sweep it,
All you gotta
Panthers.
do is take away Evan Ingram, and they're
Yeah.
done for.
Yeah.
And actually, he's questionable today. Evan Ingram is so.
Oh yeah, that's not a good look. Poor Giants, man.
Texans, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Come on. Let's skip this one.
There's not too many of
Yeah,
them
this-
that are really challenging games.
Yeah, this week is very. I'm actually a little surprised that we're split on as many as we are,
Yeah.
but there's actually several that we are not. So.
Oh,
I
back
mean,
to that Panthers Giants game. I need a huge game from Chuba today, so let's go Chuba Hubbard.
RJ, you Cardinals as well.
Oh, most definitely.
Okay. Eagles versus the Raiders.
Oh, give me
This
the
one's
Raiders.
different.
Give me the Grudenless Raiders.
All right.
Give me the Raiders.
Is this the first time we're seeing the? No, this is the
No,
second
it's
time we're
second
seeing
time,
the
yeah,
Raiders
second
without
time.
Gruden. I think I gotta rock out with the Raiders here.
All right. I'm gonna go Eagles.
I would like to see the
Okay.
Eagles win,
Yeah.
like just to give them Miles Sanders the ball more because they're
Yeah.
asking way too much out of Jalen Hurts.
Yep.
But if they're not gonna give the ball to Miles Sanders, the Raiders are gonna run away with this game.
I'm pretty certain that the Eagles, with one of those first-round draft picks, are going to pick a running back next year. I'm not quite sure who. I mean, at this point, I'm just pulling something out of my ass. And Miles Sanders that isn't even isn't an Eagle next year.
Which doesn't make any
Doesn't make any sense. He's honestly kind of the offensive line is awful, but he just doesn't do anything.
He's a great passer inside the backfield,
But
and
they don't throw him the ball.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
mean,
make sense. Like I don't know why he's getting.
You can tell
treated
Jalen
like
Hurts
this.
is zoned in on Devontae Smith.
Enrique.
They will,
He wants to throw the ball downfield, which
Every
I get
time,
because
yep.
he was at Oklahoma with Lincoln and them, and they pushed the ball downfield. Like I understand that mentality, but Miles Sanders is a very viable playmaker,
Yep.
and
He
you make
brings
Carson
balance.
Wentz look good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah,
So-
it is. Yeah, it is. All right, so we're gonna. What that leaves? Let's go Bengals Ravens.
Ooh,
We're gonna
this
spend a little bit of time on this one probably.
This one's a big one. Give me Baltimore in this game. I wouldn't be surprised to see the Bengals come out on top. I'm wondering how the throat contusion that Joe Burrow was dealing with for the last couple of weeks, how it's going to work out in a hostile environment in Baltimore. So that could be something to look to. I know. Give me the Ravens right here and give them to me by about 6 points.
I think it's another
Taking the
identity
Ravens.
test
Yeah.
for the Bengals again, because they got really close to beating the Packers. So let's see if we can go in and steal one from the Ravens. Because is this the first time playing this season?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
maybe go in and steal one.
I mean, I like Burrow. I
He's
think Burrow's
doing
going to make
great.
it. You know, we sat here and we said that the Messiah of that the Jaguars got. And I'm drawing all kinds of blanks this morning, but
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. I mean, he was supposed to be like the next best quarterback to ever come into the NFL. Like we just spit at Joe Burrow. He got hurt, but I mean,
Yeah.
he was good last year before
Yep.
he got hurt. So and that team was
So-
actually, and with Joe Mixon. I know he has his past as well off the field, but Joe Mixon is an
God,
amazing
Joe-
running back.
Joe Mixon. I can't stand that man when
There's
it
a lot
comes
of
to
people
fantasy
that do.
football.
He is very
God.
he is
Because of
very up
last
and down.
year, but this year
He's been good.
decent.
Last
How
week
about
he-
that kid Jamar Chase,
Yeah.
man?
Yes, sir. Hey,
for a
how
dude
about
that
all those
knows how to
people
catch.
saying draft Panay Sewell, man? Draft Panay Sewell, man.
Yeah.
Panay Sewell sucks terribly in Detroit. He is awful.
That is false. Stop it. Stop it.
Sucks terribly.
Stop it.
If he
man
was,
on the
if he
one
was
team.
so, I
Did you
literally
think he was going to change
that
that
man
whole
has been
team?
RJ.
Hold
on.
it. No,
RJ,
he's not
I
gonna change the whole
literally
team.
watched.
agreeing.
I
That's what
literally
I'm saying.
said, okay, I'm gonna change the channel on my Sunday ticket. I'm gonna watch the Detroit game, and I just happened to see on a drive. It was a first down, and I see this man Penei Sewell literally putting somebody in a chokehold, holding someone. The second play does the same exact thing, and then on the third down when they because they just decided to miss the second down one. The third play on that drive, someone just went right by him. I was like, oh great, this is exactly what Joe Burrow needed. A great offensive lineman. This is what he
Who
needed.
were they going against?
To be fair, it should have been Rashawn Slater drafted in that position.
Ooh.
He's probably gonna win.
He went to the Chargers, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would put him as offensive rookie of the year so far. That man has been
Penei Sewell,
absolutely
the
amazing.
highest rated offensive lineman, and he went to the Motor City.
You would think right now, listening to this, you would think that he had gotten drafted by Dallas.
Yeah.
And he's just getting blown up in Dallas right now. I mean, you're talking about somebody Detroit. Let them have all the overgrown, overhyped people. Who cares about Detroit? I mean,
That's
honestly,
fair.
the city can't even keep him for very long.
Well, I have really good friends of mine, and they're from Michigan. They're Detroit Lions fans. They're Tigers fans. Yada yada. By the way, I also learned last night, too, guys, that not only do the Astro fans believe that they didn't cheat, but there are some Tigers fans out there that believe that he didn't cheat, that the Astros didn't cheat.
Yeah,
And it's also
AJ
because
Hinch is
of
over there.
exactly. So, but not going to the baseball thing. But the fact of the matter is Jamar Chase is doing fantastic this year, and I think they made the right decision for this.
I love that they said, "Oh, it's the white line. It's the white line on the ball. I can't see it."
No, he actually said something about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. I was like, what?
I love it, man.
Yeah,
I love it because people were legitimately worried about drafting in fantasy football because they're like, we can't do this. We can't draft him. I was like, fine, I'll take him the 10th round. Thank you.
Yeah. Marcus, that's such a great point, though, because I was one of the people who said that don't you got to protect your franchise quarterback? Don't you got to go with a guy like Penei Sewell or Rashawn Slater? And I was worried about how taking the year off was going to go for Jamar Chase, and he's proved me absolutely wrong. You're absolutely right, Marcus. This kid's going to win Rookie of the Year. Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Marcus, see, you like our new co-host over here?
I do, man. Yeah, I've never been told. You're absolutely right with one time from you guys. So I appreciate
Especially
that.
the absolute part. Like, I mean,
The
you're
absolute
right, Marcus.
part.
Whatever. Normally, it's like out of like frustration. You're just like, all right, he's not going to shut up. You're right, Marcus. I get it. But that one was you're an absolute right. You're absolutely correct. But
Thank
RJ, who
you.
you got?
I'm rocking out with. Wait, hold on. What you get?
Bengals Ravens. We still
Yeah,
we
I
went
was
there
like-
and then went to Penei
I was
Sewell.
like, hold
we went
up.
to Detroit. We even stopped by and visited the Tigers for a little while.
Give me the Ravens, man.
All right. Marcus.
Give me the Ravens.
All right, I'm picking the Bengals. Man.
Okay, I like
Right,
it.
Yeah.
That's a little shit take, but whatever.
Right? And we're going to go Colts 49ers.
Oh, this game is awful, man. Why does this have to be Sunday Night Football?
What else? Well, I mean, the only other game that could be Sunday Night Football is the Chiefs-Titans game, which it should be.
What
but-
time is that one
No.
being played? Is that a 12?
Yes, it's a 12 o'clock game.
What? That's like the third time that they've done this. Like even regardless, that should never be a 12 o'clock game, right?
Why?
I mean, yes
why?
and no.
I would
kinda
rather.
enjoy it.
I do like. I mean, I'm talking about for ratings. Though. I'm talking
Yeah,
ratings.
yeah,
That should
yeah.
never be a 12 o'clock game.
I think your best, you should all, every week they should strive to
Put the best game on
put the
TV.
best game
On
in that
Sunday night
football
and
on
Monday night.
And Monday. Yeah,
And
I think
Thursday.
both should be
I mean,
flexed.
sometimes Thursday. Well, actually,
Yeah.
Thursday. You know what? It's just football. We're all happy to have football. Just give us the shitty teams. Give us the. Let's
The
make
worst matchup?
Let's make the Lions play on every Thursday so they get better. if you are 0 for, you have 0 wins. You should play on Thursday, and then I think you should alternate so you never get any rest. You know what? You're shit. We're gonna make sure that you stay shit.
You're
And
gonna play
they
all
should have put
17
the,
games back to
Yeah,
back to back, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
They should have put. I think either Monday or Sunday night should have been Bears Bucks. I think it's gonna be a pretty good game, but plus it's also good primetime TV.
I think it's going to be a good game in theory because it's the Bears and the Bucks, and they're
Yeah.
two older teams, and you have Tom Brady. But I think it's it.
But you gotta
That
think,
7
man.
is too
The Bears
much.
beat the Bucks last year.
They
So
did.
And I mean, you never know that Chicago might come out last minute and say Nick Foles is starting with Chicago. They're not obviously, but that's
And then that'll
just to throw Tom Brady off.
Oh my God! All right, so who you got? Colts, 49ers.
I'm taking the
They're
Niners.
all over the damn
They've had
place. I could say
they've
that.
had 2 weeks to plan for the Colts,
There we go,
and the Colts
okay.
secondary is super hurt. Jimmy G's playing today. I like the Niners to win.
All right. Okay, David.
I struggled with this one all week long.
Yeah.
I've been wanting the Colts. I think if it was Trey Lance, I would go with the Colts because I trust Wentz more than I trust Trey Lance at this point in time in their careers. I'm going to stick with it, though, because the Colts really need a win tonight, especially after the Titans beat the Bills to kind of increase their lead in the AFC South. Give me the Colts on Sunday Night Football and a little bit of an upset.
All right. I can say this just before we get into you, Marcus. I just got a text from Chef Chris, and he wants us to stay live for an extra 8 minutes, like for 8 more minutes from now, because he's gonna do a how do you eat this episode, and it's gonna
live
be
on the air?
Doing Atlanta. How do you eat this with canned peaches and fried chicken?
Oh, my
This is gonna be very
These things are fantastic. So we're gonna stay live for an extra few minutes just so he can do it live here.
Well, then I got a question.
Okay.
Where do you trade OBJ to?
Hell, trade him to Detroit because I obviously need a receiver.
Man, nah, bro, don't do that to my boy.
Wait, all right, so you like OBJ.
I get down with OBJ. I like him.
Where would you like to see him go then?
I think it'd be cool if the Packers made a move for him.
No, trade him to Detroit.
To tell you the truth, I think the Packers. I think Aaron Rodgers
Relies
loves
on
that.
Devontae too much.
Well, yes, but the chemistry they have in the take that away from Devontae Parker and see what happens. We've seen that before, where somebody like Julio Jones right now, he's not the number one. He's a 1B, whatever you want to call him.
No,
And
he's
At this
sitting.
point, he's a 3.
He's sitting.
Yeah,
he's
not
not even a
anything at this
1A.
point. But look what he did in Atlanta when
Yeah.
they got Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
So they get Calvin Ridley. He's no longer a number one, and that thing just went straight down. I'm just
what
telling
about
you.
the Colts?
Take Devontae Parker. Now that I like the Colts pick, that would be dope. But you take Devontae Parker, take the ball out of his hands at least 12 times. That he's normally getting 12 times a game at this point. Take it away, make it drop down to 7. See what happens. I guarantee that man won't be a Packer for very long.
I mean, he's in a contract year too. Like everybody finna get up out of there, so why not just use this 1 year to go ahead and win it all?
But
and
does
get out of
OBJ
there?
make them win it all?
I mean,
No.
See, I don't think so.
Absolutely
feel like, I
not.
feel like he helps more
No.
than I feel like he's better than Lazard and Scantling.
Minnesota.
I do
I
too.
feel like he gets put in that position for those two. I feel like that offense is now like, oh my god, like I really don't know
Do
what
y'all
to do.
think that his name is bigger than his actual talent?
No.
Yes.
I mean, at this point, I think whoever gets OBJ, like you said earlier, he's a distraction. So
Exactly.
they
He's just
do
not-
run around.
Yeah,
right?
that was him. I
Oh,
don't
I'm
think he's
sorry.
a distraction.
Yeah, sorry. He's a no.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about off the field.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about like Dave said, he's a distraction on the field. People know, all right, well, you've got to make sure that OBJ is covered because he could make a huge play. So he's not a Scantling or any of them. So,
Right.
You have to know exactly where OBJ
Like
is.
you've got to pay attention to him at that
Right.
point.
So I mean, is his name bigger than his talent?
I
Yes.
mean, I think at this point in time,
I
but
love
Marcus
Marcus.
off the rip says
Yes.
yes.
At this
so-
point in
Yes.
time, you gotta
Yeah.
say yes because of
Yes.
like how it's like how it, because of how it looks. But if we're gonna be like fair, Baker Mayfield don't throw this man the ball.
That's true.
And he caught the
Oh.
back end of a bad Eli Manning. Marcus, if that man throw him the ball, I run a 4-4.
I mean, but that's the thing, man. You don't have to throw the ball when you're at Cleveland. Like that's not an offense that is designed to throw the ball a lot. But even when they were throwing the ball, there's times when Baker Mayfield throws the ball 40+ attempts, and OBJ does nothing. Just doesn't.
What about Minnesota though? To be there with Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and be kind of that third guy who could
I don't
like
think
that.
they can get him without giving up one of them.
No way.
They're gonna
No
they're gonna play
way.
hardball because of the name. Because of the
Go
name
ahead,
and
though.
what do
Yeah,
you
but
get?
You
They're
play
gonna play
hardball
hardball with him.
But the teams like the Vikings will never make that trade. You'll never make that. Who do you give up, Thielen or Jefferson for OBJ? Who?
you can't give up
Yeah,
one of those, not to
You don't do
land
that.
him. So
No.
are we saying
You give up
trading
picks
for
for OBJ?
for OBJ by the deadline?
Yeah, possibly by the deadline.
Yeah, you'd get a pick.
Well, what's his health status going to be like, though? I mean, and especially, I think it was pretty dumb of him to come out and say that he's been dealing with the labrum thing for 10 years.
I guess
Yeah,
I
he's
should have
not-
said we're
he's
going to
not
talk about
helping
the Browns
himself.
Broncos
Right.
instead of
Because
the
I
Colts.
think a
49ers.
lot of us have a soft spot for OBJ. Just
No, I
even
don't.
If it is outside of Marcus over there, but you're a Cowboys fan. I don't hold much weight into that.
Right.
Yeah, his catch is the rereason why he's so famous. I don't want to hear shit about it.
No, man, go back and look at his. We were looking at his stats earlier. In the first 3 years, he had 1,300, 1,450, got injured, then back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, and then in the last 2 years, 2 injuries. So, I mean, when he's a healthy guy, we're talking about 1,000 yards, bar none.
Yeah.
David, we're talking
set
5
up.
years ago. 5
He's
five
only
years ago
been-
is a long time for a
2014
football
Just
player.
name
came
5
in.
seasons.
2007 from 2014 to 2017, close to 1,500 yards in those seasons. Then he had an injured year, and then 2 back-to-back seasons
1,000-yard
with 1,000 yards, and then he had the last 2 years, 2020 and 2019. He had injuries that he only had like 300 yards in those seasons apiece. So
Right. Right.
No, his name's still bigger than what he's
That man's
able to
still
do,
not
man.
getting the rock.
No.
So he can't
No.
do nothing.
that's a shit take, Mark.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, exactly. no, he's got to go.
I'm sorry to reuse that one, but this soundboard is telling me to go screw myself. Like go. Oh, I can't go anymore that way. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ.
I'm an idiot.
I don't even know what to do anymore.
How do you eat this?
Yeah.
All right. Well, while you guys are trying to figure this out, I'm gonna go ahead and give my pick on this
Yeah,
one
Colts,
here for the
49ers.
game. Yeah, the whole thing. Again, we left
RJ
we
confused
left
the
and
shit out
everything.
of me earlier because he was like, "So who trades for OBJ?"
Well,
And
you
I'm
said
like,
we needed 8 more minutes, so I was like, hey, we got to grab some airtime.
I got you.
That's fair. I'm taking the Colts, man.
All right, Colts. There we go.
I love Jonathan Taylor right now. He's doing great work, and Carson Wentz starting to heat up a little bit. So
I'm going Colts as well.
They've had 2 weeks to prepare for them. That's why I don't like this move.
No, I mean I get it. I understand. I just know that it's the 49ers. And I can say this, Deebo Samuel might have a massive game.
Yeah, against the injured secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to look like a Madden player. Like it's,
You know what? And Jimmy G is coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm scribbling mine out. Yep, RJ, I'm riding with you.
So we're splitting on that
We're
one.
splitting on that one. I'm riding with you on that one, RJ.
Dum,
There's Chef
dum.
Chris. There he is. What's going on?
How y'all doing today? Marcus, it's good to see you this morning, buddy.
yes, sir.
It's good to see you.
All right, we got one more game to talk about, and that is the big one of the day. Chiefs versus Titans.
Oh, dude, we have to talk about this one.
Yeah, start it off, Marcus.
I mean,
Do
you
we have
act like
to?
this is like an easy pick at this point. I feel like this one is a very hard pick right now. The Chiefs
I
are
mean,
playing like
it-
absolute doo-doo, and the Titans
Outside of Tennessee with Derrick Henry, they're playing like doo-doo as well.
Yeah, but when you have Derrick Henry that has the league leading rusher by like hundreds of yards,
200 yards.
Yeah,
About.
I mean, come
Well,
on.
when he gets 46 carries a game, what do you expect
he
there,
gets
Nick?
20. He gets 28. He gets 28
Oh, okay.
carries a game.
It was a little bit of exaggeration on that, but I'm still taking the Chiefs, man.
Chiefs. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. The Chiefs' run defense,
Oh, surprising.
non-existent.
not too strong. And,
Yeah.
it's like if it was the Cowboys or the Chiefs, Marcus. Who you going with?
I mean, I'm taking the team as 5-1, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know why this is even a question.
I'm gonna take the team that's
4-2
4-2
over the 3-3 Chiefs, yeah.
Yeah, bad, ugly loss to the New York Jets, but but they did beat the Bills on Monday Night Football, and we're at the house again. Hopefully, we can get a healthy AJ Brown out there, not dealing with too much Chipotle, and we'll see what happens. Give me the Titans by 3 today.
And Julio's questionable. I'm not sure if he's. Yeah.
I don't think he'll play.
You don't.
Yeah,
Julio was
even when he
dropped in
does,
my league.
even if he does play, it's going to be in the same type of not to catch the ball.
I had to start him this week, so I might have to go back through.
Yeah,
and
I would
look at
definitely be
Reback
doing
and
that
look
if
at
you've
that.
got
Marcus, did you say you dropped him?
I sure did. I got tired of the headache dealing with it, so I dropped Julio.
Bro, hold him on your bench. The season is way too long. Come on, man.
I'll let somebody else deal with that questionable player.
Last topic. Chris is over here. He's ready for this. RJ.
I gotta rock out with. Wait, hold on. Crap. What game was
Titans, Chiefs.
The Titans. Yeah. I always like lose my train of thought at like halfway through. I got the Titans. The Chiefs defense isn't that great.
Mm-hmm.
I think Derrick Henry has another 2 tuds. I don't think he gets 3 today. I think he gets 2.
I think Derrick Henry gets 2 touchdowns and runs for over 240 yards.
Ooh.
240 yards.
So
240. Wow.
that would be getting
yards.
close to the record, right?
So who has a bigger game, Mahomes or Tyreek Hill or Derrick Henry? Who has a bigger game?
I think Derrick Henry has a bigger game. That based solely on touchdowns, because I think Tyreek Hill is going to get 1 touchdown, but I guarantee he gets like 14 catches for like 180 yards or something.
I think Tyreek will have a bigger game because Taylor Lewan's not playing today either. So you got to kind of hold that too.
Okay.
In regard a little bit.
Yeah, that is true. That is their number one.
That's their starting left tackle.
Right, but that's like their number 1 lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to like how the fans feel about him.
Yeah.
He's a big part of that. Let me get Tyreek Hill with the bigger game though.
Okay.
As far as yardage goes, as touchdowns though, I'm with you on. I think Derrick Henry will have more touchdowns.
Yep.
I know that.
The only reason I say that that Derrick Henry is going to have a huge game is because I think that the Chiefs are going to put a lot of points up, and I believe that the Titans are the only team that does not abandon the run. And I think that Derrick Henry will get 30 attempts. Yeah, he'll get 30 attempts today, especially if Julio Jones doesn't play or if he's just out there to be a distraction. 30 attempts, which, by the way, they did that to him in Atlanta. With obviously hamstring issues, you're still like if you're not fully healthy, why would they not sit Julio Jones? Because I get you're out there for a distraction, you're doing it for the team.
A lot of money on them books,
right? But I mean, you're essentially making it to where he's going to be getting hurt more often.
I agree
if you're
with
not
you.
giving him the chance to.
I agree with you.
Yeah, makes no sense. That's all the sports we have, but we're going to go ahead and just stay on here. David, do you want to? Yeah. We're not going to have a background like we normally do. Actually, we got an Atlanta Braves painting right back there. So, yeah, you shouldn't have to touch that.
Coming to the stage.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, listen.
Oh,
Got
can't you
something to say
crease?
right quick. Oh, I'm going to need this microphone now.
Yep.
I just want to show y'all something right here. Y'all see that right there?
Let's give more shout-outs because that's what this show is all about.
No, I marked it out. Look,
Oh.
you can't see that. They can't see that. It says Braves win. It's a Braves win. That's pretty clever. Welcome back to another edition of How Do I Eat This. I'm going to show y'all how to eat something very special, near and dear to my heart today. I'll tell you what, straight out of the ATL. What's up, T.I.? What's up, baby? All right, so today we're going to be learning how to eat some fried chicken, boy. If fried chicken ain't come in a box like this, you ain't got good fried chicken, all right? Let me go ahead and tell you that. First thing you're going to need is fried chicken. The second thing is you're going to need the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves. If y'all listen to it on the radio, y'all know that Louisiana hot sauce is the official hot sauce of the Atlanta Braves, and it's right here. You put it on your chicken, all right? Let me get it open, ready to go right quick. We got our chicken, we got our hot sauce. Now, another thing goes good with fried chicken. This ain't about who makes the best fried chicken or if you should eat this with fried chicken or not. Marcus, you over there looking like Duck Dynasty Jr., buddy. What in the world? Anyway, get you a peach, boy, because you know them Braves are from the peach state, okay? And then I'll just show y'all right quick. This is how you eat a peach.
Okay.
Look at that. That's how a grown man eats a peach, y'all, okay? All right, okay. Next thing you're going to need when you eat fried chicken, listen. I like Pepsi. It's for people like me, you know. I ain't got the most money in the world, and Coca-Cola costs a little bit more. But, you know, for the Braves, you got to get a nice cold Coca-Cola. All right? Listen, Coke. This video's going to get 19 views. Y'all need to cut off a check for this, okay?
Has that been opened?
Damn right it's been.
All right, I'm just making sure. You brought it out. I just wasn't sure if you grabbed the one that somebody took a sip out of at.
Someone taste tested was like, nope, I'm good.
Nick, it's like a tater chip, buddy. You can't just like get it and not try it before you, or a French fry or something.
No, I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Before you buy it.
Yeah. That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, just walking around
Try
popping
before
bags.
you buy. Huh. It's like Sam's Club everywhere in the grocery store. Anyway, you got to have you some paper towels, and you got to get you a bunch of them. All right, let me show y'all how to eat this fried chicken.
How about you move the bag? Sit down. Make yourself comfortable or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Look,
Almost ruined a $1,000 laptop.
It'll be all right.
Yeah.
we're going to eat a wing today. All right, now this is how you eat a wing. All right, this is how you eat a fried chicken wing. Now, you get it and you tear it like this. All right, this is how you're supposed to do it right there. All right, so now you got your drum and you got your flat. Now, let me tell y'all.
Okay.
I like restaurants, and some of y'all go into these wing restaurants, and you like, let me get all flats. Use a pain in the ass, okay?
That's what I do. I love all
I
that.
ain't surprised. And then you get your Louisiana hot sauce, you put it on there like that,
God.
you put it in your mouth.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
What we
Clean
got
as a
here?
whistle, boy.
Let's see what we got here. Let me see this.
Thank
All
y'all.
right.
That's how you eat fried chicken.
Hey,
Go Braves.
absolutely. Hey, can we get a round of applause there for Chef Chris? Let's go. Hey, absolutely.
Studio bandit, the man right there.
And that Louisiana hot sauce is going to make him doing a little of this here in a minute. I pushed it twice by accident.
Hey, he like that.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. But that is all. I mean, Chris is just all up in the way now. I mean,
You packing up?
yeah. See you, Chris.
Hey, y'all have a good day. Don't forget to go to church, all right?
All right, I'm headed there right after this. But
You gotta hit the late
I'm
service.
going to watch the damn NASCAR race.
there we go.
Woo! Kyle Larson.
Let's go. Who the hell
Let's
is that?
go,
There's
Brandon.
only one driver, and his name is Dale Earnhardt Jr. You
Meow.
know what? I'm going to church. This is what I say every time I go to church. Jesus, Mary, Joseph, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Give them hell, boys.
Yeah.
We catch that? I hope we caught that on the mic.
Yeah, we caught every bit of
Okay,
that.
all right, good. I legit thought he was going to say, let's go, Brandon. That's why I said it, but I thought that's what he was going to say. Now I feel like I'm a political show, and I feel like I got to sign out now, and Kyle's going to get upset with me.
Yep, there you go.
That's so funny how those three words can determine politics.
I know. I loved this isn't political. I loved, like, Fox News, like, got upset with that reporter. And I was like,
Oh
dude,
God,
I
here we
thought
go. We've
the
turned
way-
into that. Okay,
no. I thought
and
the
this is
way-
the end of our show.
No, I thought the way that she, like, turned it, she obviously knew what they were saying. And then to say, they're saying, let's go, Brand, just made me laugh.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I love, that reporter deserves a raise.
I thought that she was just clueless to what was
Did you?
going.
See, I thought she knew,
'cause
like,
it's so loud there at a racetrack. Maybe the only thing that you could think that they were saying, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm
I'm
not
not gonna
sure.
touch that one with a stick.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all we got today. Let's go Braves. And Marcus, if you want to sign us out, go ahead.
Absolutely. Thank you guys again for tuning in, listening to us on Facebook and YouTube, and always for those listening on Spotify. Check us out on all of our platforms. Follow us on the Right On Network to get all the updates and as far as the Right On Sports and all the social media as well. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for listening to the Right On Sports Show. Find the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, or find the guys on YouTube at Right On Sports and hit that subscribe button to be notified when they go live. In the meantime, check them out on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at Right On Sports.